This is the Reviewing Network Live, a weekly stream of consciousness recording session where I sit back with you folks out there, talk about some of the big news stories from the past week, and some other things I found that might be of amusement to you out there. I think you might get a kick out of it. Now, these are more like audio podcasts and are much longer than my usual videos and are also, for the most part, unedited and will contain some foul language. So, if you're easily offended by that, I advise you to maybe step back a bit, maybe go somewhere else. But hey, if you're up to the challenge, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Thanks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the stars are out tonight. It is finally here. It feels like it's been an eternity, but the Oscars are tonight. And here I am stuck in my home. But it's okay, though, because I think I've got a friend here that's going to be more than willing to join me tonight. With all that said, for the 132nd time, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Oscar Night on the Reviewing Network Live. Coming to you from the Reviewing Network studios. We are less than 1 hour away from the big show at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I completely forgot that the Oscars started early at 7. I thought I still had a couple of hours left, but no. We're about an hour away from the big show starting. A lot of big excitement. Sinners in one battle after another are the two heavy Oscar contenders tonight that will probably get several awards. But the big question is, who will take home Best Picture, who will take home Best Director, who will take home Best Actor, Actress, Supporting Actor, Actress, Supporting Actress, Animated Feature, Original Screenplay, all that good stuff. We're going to get to all of that in just a little bit here, but before we do any of that, we're going to start off with what we usually start off with here on this show, and that is, of course, the top 5. The weekend box office this weekend, with a couple of new additions in there this weekend, but not really too big surprises overall here, but let's get right to it, because we want to get this party started here, and I know there's going to be a lot of footage tonight, so I got to get going. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting off with the number 5 film this week, we have Goat, still hanging in there and still doing pretty well, even though Hoppers is still open last week, but $4.7 million this weekend, dropping 27.4% from last weekend, bringing its 5-week total domestically to $90.5 million. The film surpassed $162 million worldwide. It's actually the first animated feature of the year to surpass $150 million worldwide. But, of course, Hoppers will be there. All a good time. But we'll get to Hoppers in just a little bit here. Moving on now to number 4, we have Scream 7, currently the top grossing film of the year, but that will surely change in good time. $8.3 million this weekend, dropping 50.9% from last weekend. 3 weeks, it's brought in $106.5 million, closing in on surpassing Scream 6 as the highest grossing film in the franchise. Worldwide, it's up to $176.9 million, so they made their money. But interesting to note here, Kevin Williamson, the director of this movie, is not returning for Scream 8, so they're basically going to restart from scratch all over again with that film too. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Scream franchise anymore. But hey, people went out to see it, they made it a hit, so they can pretty much do whatever they want, even though it's not going to turn out to be a good movie. Meanwhile, the good horror movie that came out last weekend, The Bride, dropped 70% from last week. $2.1 million, $11.3 million. If you count worldwide numbers, $26.9 million. Its budget was $90 million, so yeah. Sadly, it was not meant to be with that film. I still say that film should have opened around Halloween, and not in March, but speaking of horror, let's go to horror films that are doing well. Number 3 this week, and that is one of our new releases, and that is Undertone. Undertone, of course, is an A24 movie where you have the host of a popular paranormal podcast becoming haunted by terrifying recordings mysteriously sent her way. So, I don't know too much about this movie per se. It's directed by Ian Tucson. There's not any big major names in here, like Nina Kiri was on The Handmaid's Tale, and Adam DeMarco was on The Magicians, and he was on The White Lotus, so I guess that's somebody there. But it's a small budgeted movie. It's an A24 movie, brought in $9.3 million, which is really good considering the $500,000 budget that this movie had. Now, people are saying that this movie is being underappreciated. You see the marketing all over the place calling it the scariest movie you'll ever hear. And it's just like, everyone's saying it's not really that. I mean, it's gotten good reviews. 76% on Rotten Tomatoes isn't a bad critical consensus for that film. 66 out of 100 on Metacritic. cinema score C, but horror films usually have low cinema scores on there. But to say that, to call yourself the scariest movie you've ever seen or hear, that takes a lot of balls to do that. And yeah, this film really did not feel like it was going to be that way. Like, I mean, I don't know. It could, I don't know. It's gotten good reviews, so I don't know if I'm going to check it out one day. I'm not really interested in seeing it, but I mean, I think that part there about being the scariest movie ever is just, that's a little too much there, but I digress. Let's go ahead and move on to the number 2 movie, the main big new release this weekend that everyone was really eyeing right now, and that is Reminders of Him, the latest film based off of a Colleen Hoover novel. Of course, Colleen Hoover is the same person that gave us It Ends With Us and Regretting You. Both of those have done very well at the box office, even though the reviews have been mostly mixed on those. Sometimes, even the biggest hit, It Ends With Us, wasn't a big critical hit overall, but it made a ton of money. This one did pretty well, too. I mean, this thing did okay business overall. Actually, more than okay business. $18.3 million. If you bring in the worldwide numbers, it's up to $28.2 million, which is great news for that movie because it only cost $25 million to make. But then again, it makes sense when you don't have any real big draws, like unlike the other movies where they had Blake Lively and It Ends With Us. And then who's the biggest star in Regretting You? I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe, yeah, that one didn't have any big stars either. I think the biggest one was, if you want to make the argument, Allison Williams, Dave Franco. And then you had these young up-and-comers, Mason Thames, who really had a good year last year with How to Train Your Dragon and Black Phone 2, so maybe his star power is on the rise. McKenna Grace is slowly but surely becoming a recognizable name here, but this one features Micah Monroe from It Follows, and also Longlegs. She was in last year. She was in a couple years ago. You know, not really a big box office draw. Neither is Tyreek Withers, but he is a guy on the rise in general. And I think it's funny that in this movie, he's playing a former NFL player, which you remember from last year. In Him, he was also an NFL player who went on a killing spree, who was being kind of seduced by this crazy football player played by Marlon Wayans. And I think it's hilarious how he does that movie, Him, and then the next movie is Reminders of Him. So this is kind of the sequel to that, I guess. In fact, I think that would be hilarious if this somehow connected to Him, and it was actually him. This guy he played in the movie was a completely different, the same character he played in the last movie, except he changed his name to make sure that nobody knew who he was. But that's wishful thinking on my part. But I thought I don't think he's that bad of an actor. He was just mediocre in Him, but he looked like he's okay in this movie. I haven't seen it, but he's somebody that I think if they're going to, because I heard the news this week that I touched on it last week actually, this week, Matt Damon said that he wasn't coming back for the new Bourne movie that they're doing, and so he was one of the names being called up here, and when I saw that I was just kind of like, yeah, I could definitely see this guy potentially taking over as a young Jason Bourne if they needed to. But yeah, for a movie that didn't have many big draws to it overall in terms of star power, I mean, the biggest stars in this movie is Lainey Wilson, the country singer who plays the friend of Micah Monroe's character. Other than that, like Lauren Graham, Bradley Whitford, people that you do know, but mostly as character actors. Jennifer Robertson from Schitt's Creek, so no big draws in this film in general. I think what it essentially comes down to is that Colleen Hoover has become the new Nicholas Sparks, where studios are going to be lining up to take whatever books she's putting out available and make a movie off of it, even though she only has 4 books. They're all pretty much getting made into movies right now. I mean, we just had Regretting You, we had It Ends With Us, and now we've got Verity coming up this October with Dakota Johnson and Anne Hathaway in it, directed by Michael Showalter, who was a great comedian with the group Stella. But last movie he made, Oh What Fun, was not fun at all. But it's going to be in theaters, so MGM's probably thinking to themselves, we got a hit on our hands. We'll make people forget we put out Melania, but hey, congratulations on Reminders of Him making all that money. So let's go ahead and move on to the number 1 movie of the week, which really is not a surprise at all. Hoppers, still hanging in there, $28.5 million, 37.2% drop-off. At $86.8 million after 2 weeks domestically. If you count worldwide numbers, $164.7 million. It's a hit for Pixar, and not only that, an original Pixar hit, so they're happy right now, and who can blame them, man? They made a really great movie, a really funny movie, a movie that is making memes all across the internet. If you have not seen the Jerry Beaver meme of him getting bitch slapped into the woods and then blowing up. I mean, that's out there, man. I mean, I've contributed to some of them too, but yeah, not really much of a surprise. The movie is very funny, and it should continue to do well over the next couple of weeks. It's still got a couple of weeks before the Super Mario Galaxy movie blows it out of the door right now. On Box Office Mojo, they were not at Box Office Mojo, the other box office, boxofficepro.com. They're projecting a $200 million 5-day opening weekend, which would be much more than the original film did. So expectations are soaring high. You're starting to see stuff in stores everywhere. General Mills has cereals out there. Old Spice has Super Mario related scents, which is very odd. But hey, do whatever you can to get the marketing out there. So, and of course, next week it's all about Project Hail Mary. The big question is, will that movie make a profit for MGM? I mean, the reviews have been glorious so far. I think it's got like a 95% of Rotten Tomatoes, one of the highest reviewed films for a sci-fi film, nonetheless. But let me just double check here just to make sure. 94%. So it's very, very solid overall. The film cost $248 million to make, so it's going to have to do very, very well. Not just here in the States, but also most of it's going to have to come from worldwide money to make its money back, which I think it probably will. I think the movie looks pretty good, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. So I'm really excited to see that next week. And, of course, I'll review for that then. But there you go. That's the weekend box office in general. Kind of what you expected overall. So with all that said, let us go ahead and await the Academy Awards. We are getting close to it, so... yeah, I completely forgot they started at 7 tonight. I thought they were later on, because I didn't think the ABC had anything planned for afterwards, but I guess they got like a Bachelor special, which, yeah, we're obviously not going to watch that. But anyway, sit back, and I will see you guys in just a few seconds, or for me it'll be a couple minutes until we get to the Academy Awards. Alright, we're kind of jumping into it right now, but I forgot to give you my Oscar predictions, so let's just run through these real quickly as the show is going on right now. Conan O'Brien doing a fantastic job with the opening so far, but Best Picture, One Battle After Another. This is for in case you missed the other videos I did. Best Picture, One Battle After Another, although I will not be mad if Sinners wins. Director Ryan Coogler, Best Actor Timothée Chalamet. I think he's still got that slim chance of getting it, but Michael B. Jordan winning would be great too. Jessie Buckley for Best Actress, Delroy Lindo for Best Supporting Actor, Amy Madigan for Best Supporting Actress, which will be the first award coming up. Sinners, Best Original Screenplay, Best Adapted Screenplay, One Battle After Another. K-Pop Demon Hunters, Best Animated Feature, Best International Feature, The Secret Agent, Best Documentary Feature, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, Best Documentary Short, Children No More, Best Live Action Short, Jane Austen's Period Drama, Best Animated Short, Retirement Plan, Best Score, Ludwig Göransson for Sinners, Best Song, Golden, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Best Casting, Sinners, Best Sound, F1, Best Production Design, Sinners, Best Cinematography, Sinners, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, The Smashing Machine, Best Costume Design, Sinners, Best Film Editing, One Battle After Another, Best Visual Effects, Sinners. That's all the nominations. I'm more than likely going to get many of them wrong, but it's the norm. That's what the power predictions are. You predict what you think is going to happen when it probably is not going to be the case. So, without further ado, let us go ahead and get right to the awards. They're going to get to Best Supporting Actress in just a moment, and when they do, I'll come back in. Oh, so they're not going to do the Fab 5 thing. They're only doing, I guess, for the Best Actor and Actress. So we're jumping into Best Supporting Actress. Zoe Saldana, last year's winner, coming out. So let's listen in.
Ladies. What I loved about every single performance nominated for supporting...
She was the best thing about Emilia Perez. No matter what the controversy was last year, I was glad she won last year. She was the one thing I really liked about that movie. Yeah, Conan O'Brien's opening thing, by the way, was really, really funny. He did not miss at all, man. So here we go. Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value. From Sentimental Value, I'm not going to say that. I couldn't remember the whole name. Then the next three are the more intriguing ones. Amy Madigan, like I said, she's probably the front runner, but the other two, Teyana Taylor and Wunmi Mosaku, potentially could be names that could call it just a little bit here, but I want Weapons to win, though. Win something, damn it. They should have gotten more Oscars than nominations than that. Tiana Taylor, of course, with the shot of the year of her with that shotgun while she's pregnant. All right, here we go. First award of the evening. Who's it going to, Zoe?
And the Oscar goes to Amy Madigan.
Yep. It's actually the second time she's been nominated. She was actually nominated for something 40 years ago. I can't remember what it was, but I know her and Ed Harris were still together, though. Close race on that one there. I mean, that's more competitive than the Best Actress category, but I'm glad she won it. She definitely deserved it. I'm glad to see Weapons get something. So yeah, I had no idea that Amy Madigan and Ed Harris were still together. They've been together for 43 years, man. That's power, man. That's a great relationship they have there. But yeah, congratulations to Amy Madigan. Like I said, well-deserved award. Weapons needed to get some love here, for God's sakes, man. I mean, I feel like that movie should have been nominated for Best Picture, man. But I will say this, though. I did find the envelope situation kind of unique, because in the last couple of years, if you've watched closely with the envelopes, they've gone from the traditional paper envelopes they had for many years to like kind of cardboard stock, but now it looks like it's kind of like a smaller version, kind of like a condensed version of it. But I don't know. I just found that kind of amusing in general. But hey, 1 for 1 so far. That's good. I mean, that's one where, like I said, it could have gone it could have gone either way. They could have gone with Wunmi Masaku or Tiana Taylor, which I feel like if those would have won, I would have been more than happy with that. But I'm glad to see Weapons got something, man. Weapons did deserve to win some Oscars, and it got the one that I think it was nominated for. I don't think it's up for anything else, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was it. Was that it? Let me see. They're in commercial right now, but yeah, that was it. They won. So yeah, really good, really cool on her. I'm trying to let me see what movie she was up for, because she was nominated for something in '86, I believe. Which one was it? Was it where is it? Twice in a Lifetime. I never saw that movie, but when did it come out? In '85, so it would have been at the '86 Oscars, but yeah, so there you go. The first award of the evening, and I'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, and I think Best Animated Feature is coming up next. That also probably means that Aunt Gladys spin-off they were talking about doing probably will get made now, so that's one last thing I'll mention about Amy Madigan.
Welcome back. We're coming to you live from the Has a Small Penis Theater. Let's see his name in front of that.
Something I found out about the Dolby Theater, actually, is that it's actually I think they said it actually takes place. The Dolby Theater itself is inside of a shopping mall inside of California. Which, hey man, there's a lot of dying malls across the country, and if that's the way to keep it open that way. Like you got this place where the Academy Awards are at, and then outside of it, there's all these places where you can go shopping. I want to see. I kind of want to see that. And now I have no idea what's going on here, but it looks like something for... Maybe this might be something for the... I'll just shut up and listen.
Sorry about that, but like I said, I don't think it's going to change the Oscars at all. I think this is a...
Oh yeah, this is a thing for the Oscars for the Oscars moving to YouTube in a couple of years. I think after the 100th Oscars, they're moving it back over to there. Yeah, which probably is what's going to happen when they move the Oscars. You're going to watch it, and then the ads are just going to keep coming up. But Markiplier is there too, so I wonder if he's going to have something later, or if he's just there just to be there. So we got Will Arnett and Channing Tatum. I still got to watch Will Arnett's new movie. Is This Thing On? Which comes out on Blu-ray this week, I think. Got Best Animated Feature. K-Pop Demon Hunter seems to be a lock for this year. The last couple of years they've gone with much smaller movies from different companies, but I think this year it's gonna be too hard to pass up on K-pop Demon Hunters. I think the only one that could come close maybe is a Disney film, Zootopia 2, but we'll see. Best animated feature. I just watched it today too, K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, it lived up to the hype. It is pretty freaking awesome. Even if you're not a big K-pop person, yeah, I can see why people are loving the crap out of it. Where's Channing Tatum been too? It's been a long time since I've seen him in anything.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Me neither. So I guess we're both available, for voiceover work. Yeah. All right. Your nominees for best.
Why isn't there an Oscar for best voiceover work? Honestly, I forgot Natalie Portman produced that movie. It's good to see Elio get some recognition. That got screwed over big time last year at the box office. It's a really good movie. Yeah, I think that's an indication of who's getting it. Although that one did get as much of an equal reaction from the crowd than K-pop Demon Hunters did.
And the Oscar goes to K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah. I mean, that was a given. So 2 for 2. I wouldn't say 2 of the easiest awards so far, because we really didn't know who was going to get Best Supporting Actress, but Best Animated Feature I knew was a lock. So far so good. I am 2 for 2. They really cut the woman off while she was about to come up on stage. Just like, you see 3 people there. Like, you heard 2 of them talking, and then the third one goes like, blah, 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 blah. It's just like, come on, man, we're past that. It's a good thing they let him finish, though. I'm glad to see they let him do that. I mean, that's ridiculous. I think the next Oscar is Best Animated Short. This is probably where I'm going to get it wrong. Still got Channing and Will out there. This is one of those ones where I just randomly picked it out of the blue. So I just picked Retirement Plan. I mean, that's the only one I can think of, but... Thank you, Will Arnett. Put them in a movie together. Make 23 Jump Street and add him alongside Jonah Hill. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen any of the animated shorts or the live-action shorts or the documentaries, so the ones I'm going to pick are just random guesses. That's the one I picked, Retirement Plan.
And the Oscar goes to The Girl Who Cried Pearl.
Yeah. Like I said, complete guess, so that one I was not shocked at all that I didn't get. But 2 for 1's not bad. 2 for 3's not bad. We know it's going to get worse, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is fucked here.
Newest instrument, the Timothy Chalamet bum drum. Tonight we're here to celebrate this year's films. But I
was gonna say that's the whole rule of 3 members. So what's the third thing gonna be? And that was fun. That was funny. I don't care if the audience didn't like it. I thought that was funny. But we've got costume design coming up next, and then I guess makeup and hairstyling coming up. They're doing another. I think they're doing another skit here. So we'll let this play out, and then we'll be back. This is a good bit, though. The whole idea of people watching classic movies, vertically on their phone, like this is a good bit right here. I think it is funny because Gen Z is kind of helping to save physical media nowadays because they're buying more DVDs and Blu-rays. They're not going to streaming as much as I saw somewhere. So, I mean, that's good to see. Gotta do they're doing the Timothy Chalamet bum thing again.
At one point in my life, I've had both of their haircuts. Please welcome Oscar winner Anne Hathaway and Dame Anna Wintour.
So like I said, costume design's coming up, and maybe they're probably gonna do makeup and hairstyling. Ooh, Anne Hathaway. I mean, she is doing Devil Wears Prada too, so yeah, I guess. Damn. So for costume design, I have Sinners. So let's see if that wins that. Man, she's got this elegant look to her, man.
One's wardrobe in real life is also key. Does it make one appear elegant and attractive on, say, the most important night in Hollywood, and say the most important people in fashion will be judging how one looks? Anna? Just curious, what do you think of my dress tonight? And the nominees are?
That's good. Well, we got a little intro for this. So Avatar, Fire and Ash is one of them. Frankenstein. Basically any period movie. Hamnet, yeah. Yeah, I think Sinners has got this one. I would think, but we'll see.
And the Oscar for Best Costume Design goes to Frankenstein.
Yep. Alright, so we're at 50% now. I haven't seen Frankenstein yet. I haven't seen Marty Supreme yet either. So there's still several Oscar contending movies that I haven't gotten to see yet, but I heard Frankenstein was pretty good though. So like I said, 2 for 2 so far. This is actually her first Oscar. She's actually done a lot of other movies. The Hobbit movies, Pacific Rim, Edge of Tomorrow, a lot of Guillermo del Toro stuff. Actually, maybe not. Maybe just a couple Guillermo del Toro things, because in between this and Crimson Peak, she hasn't done anything with Guillermo del Toro, but she did Suicide Squad, Call of the Wild. So, first Oscar win, so congrats. Alright, I'll get you caught up to speed, because I had to go downstairs and get dinner done, but I did not get Best Makeup and Hairstyling. I had the Smash Machine and went to Frankenstein. And right now they are doing... What are they doing? Casting. And they're doing like the Fab Five thing with them because they got all the stars from each movie nominated, which includes Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and what's the last one? Sentimental... The Secret Agent. Because that's Wagner Moore up there right now. But, yeah, not doing so good the last couple of ones. I mean, I got Supporting Actress in Animated Feature. That was pretty much a given, but have not been doing so well with the other 3. 2 for 5 right now, but for casting, I have Sinners, so we'll see if this is happening. I'm surprised Sinners has been kind of shut out so far. 16 nominations, but the night is still young, so we'll see.
You achieved that.
Okay, I get this is a new award and everything, but is this really necessary to do the Fab Five thing, talking about how great the casting people are here? I mean, come on. Like, I get it for the acting and all that. It's not my favorite thing about the Oscars when they do this thing. Just get to the award already, but I don't know, that's just me, but it's always just me. What do I know? You're the ones tuning in to hear my opinion, and I'm bitching about myself. I don't know, but got Delroy talking to Francine Kleiner, I think it is, Klausner, for the Sinners. Like I said, that's the one I picked, so we'll see if that's going to be it. Francine Maisler, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. That is Gwyneth Paltrow. I was wondering if that was her, because it looks like she got like a facelift or something. Nope. 2 for 4 now. this is not going to be. I don't think this is going to be a good night for Sinners if they're missing out on awards that I thought they should have gotten. But hey, one battle, another got one, so that's got their first one, so that's good. Like I said, 2 for 4 so far. I gotta tell you, that Coinbase ad they just played was probably the best ad I've seen in a long time. I mean, that was better than any of the ads at the Super Bowl, to be quite honest with you. I mean, that was a good ad. That was a really good ad. And then it was followed up by a really good Pfizer ad with Al Pacino's lines from, I think that's Any Given Sunday that they're using the lines from. But anyway, I thought they were going back to the Oscars, but no, we're going to a commercial break here. We're already an hour in. It's kind of surprising that everything's kind of moving so quickly, But yeah, I'm a little. Is anybody out there a little bit concerned that Sinners isn't getting anything right now? I mean, I thought maybe there'd be a couple they would get at this point, like makeup and hairstyling. Well, not that one, or costume design, casting. Those are the ones I had picked, but yeah, like that's a little bit alarming. And there were some rumblings maybe that this may not be the record-setting night that they were hoping for with Sinners. But I hope that's not true. But I mean, I hope it doesn't just get Best Original Screenplay, man. I mean that would suck so much if that's the only award it got tonight, but... Oh, now we're coming back up. They're showing a clip, I think, from, is this, Sentimental Value? Yep, Sentimental Value. I'll be back.
Or an international event. In that spirit, please welcome, live from London, our announcer, Matt Berry.
Thank you, Ken. It's a huge honor and it's...
Why do they not have him there? Like, why not have him there at the show?
Thank you, Matt. Who are you excited to see tonight?
Alright, so it's Kumail Nanjiani coming up now. I think he's going to be doing the live-action short one next. I'm surprised I didn't mention that he was once in the MCU. I mean, they're literally trying to make you forget Eternals exist. That's not a good thing for that movie, especially since the director's up for another Oscar tonight. But
I got no warning that was going to happen. I am here to present the Oscar for Best Live-Action Short Film.
Once again, I did not even see any of these shorts, so this is probably going to be 2 for 7. I picked Jane Austen's period drama, so. But then coming up after this, it's supporting actor, and that one's going to be very interesting to see how that pans out. But let's see. Live action short film.
Save us some time. We have so much going on. Instead of It's a Wonderful Life, how about It's a Wonderful Month? West Side Anecdotes. The King's Tweets. Some of that jazz. Call Me By Your Nickname. No Fountain for Old Man. One Battle. That's it. You get one. Choose wisely, Paul. Schindler's Poster.
He's not impressed with this at all. That's just that's a look on his face, just like, get the fucking award, man, for the love of God.
Butcher's Steak. Mine Levitt's Blanket. A Friend of Dorothy. Lee Knight and James Dean.
The porn star? James Dean?
Conspirator drama. Julia Roberts and Steve Kimber. The Singers. Faye Davis and Jack Tyler. Two people exchanging songs. Alexander Singh and Natalie Mistiak.
That's gonna win it, isn't it?
And the Oscar goes to... It's a tie. I'm not joking.
Oh.
It's actually a tie. So everyone calm down. We're going to get through this. Focus up. Calm down. So remain calm. I'm going to name one winner. They'll come out, accept their award, and then I'll come back and name another winner. And then they'll accept their award, okay?
First tie in 14 years.
One Oscar goes to The Singers.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we had a tie. I think the last one was 2012 with Zero Dark 30 winning, and I think Skyfall won for best sound mixing. And then I think before that was I think it was the Best Actress Oscar in '69 with Katharine Hepburn and Barbara Streisand. I could be wrong. There's probably more, but if they're going to say The Singers first, something's telling me the Saliva one's probably the other winner.
my producers.
I like the way he introduced that, though. It's just like, we'll get through this together. It's better than what Mark Wahlberg did back in 2012. It's just like, we have a tie. And then it was just like, ooh, and he's just like, no BS, that's what it is. Like, and that was when he was with Ted on that night. So let's see who the other winner is. All right, let's see who the other winner is.
Ironic that these short film Oscars are going to take twice as long. And the second Oscar goes to two people exchanging.
Yep. That's what I thought was going to happen. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I haven't watched the shorts or the documentary, so I have to figure out, I have to make a guess on which one I think is going to win. So don't blame me. Not that you are, but I'm blaming myself. Just like, I'm doing terrible so far tonight. Like, I knew this was going to happen, but...
I believe this has only happened 3 times.
But anyway, let's see. The supporting actor should be coming up next, and knowing my luck, I'll probably get that wrong. I picked Delroy Lindo because I thought he was going to have the momentum going for him the last couple of weeks, but it's either going to go to, it's probably going to go to either him, Benicio del Toro, or Sean Penn, but we'll see. I love that cut. Like you got the guy about to speak for the other Oscar, and they cut to Conan O'Brien like they're getting ready to introduce the next segment. Everyone just look at Conan's look at them just like, what are you cutting me for? Go back to the other person.
2 days ago, Mila,
Jane.
you are the hope in a world that is dark.
I am glad that they're letting him finish the speeches, though. Like I hate that they play the music and they're moving on to the next thing, but I am glad to see that they are letting the people finish what their speeches in general. Like, you got an extra hour to kill. I really do not think at all people are going to give 2 shits about the Bachelor, about the first Bachelor before the first rose. Like, let the people speak, goddammit.
I just want to say congratulations to both winners. You just ruined 22 million Oscar pools.
You ruined mine.
But you retract a microphone on a man?
Oh, they retracted the mic on him. Now that's what happened. Because he was looking at him, he was looking at it going like, what's going on here? And I didn't know. I thought they were just cutting to go to the next thing. But no, they took the microphone down from the guy.
I love this guy. Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, so it looks like we're just doing the singular actors for the supporting roles here. Like I said, I've got Delroy Lindo, but knowing my luck tonight, it's probably going to either Sean Penn or Benicio del Toro.
I have been given the honor to introduce the nominees for actor in the supporting role. Gentlemen, you gave us performances we will always remember, and now it is my genuine pleasure to give...
I would say his hair's all messed up, but half of my videos that I do, my hair's all messed up, so who am I to complain?
Benicio del Toro, one battle after another.
Benicio's won 1 Oscar before for, I think, Traffic. Of course, Sean Penn has won 2. Stellan Skarsgård's never won 1. Neither has Lindo, nor has Jacob Elordi. He's the monster, and yet he's the supporting actor. He's the title character, and he's the supporting actor. He's been a great character actor all these years. I thought his performance overall in the film was good. But I don't know. We'll see. Sean Penn was pretty good, though, in one battle after another. So I'm not going to be pissed off if either him or Del Toro win.
Stellan Skarsgård, sentimental guy. Which he thinks is the best actors of the generation. Good luck to us, you see. You should be grateful. And the Oscar goes to Sean Penn.
Yep. Oh, he's not even there.
Sean Penn couldn't be here this evening, or didn't want to, so I'm accepting the award on his behalf.
That's a perfect explanation for what to do there, but Once again, Sinners officially up. Oh, there you go, right there, confirming it is Sean Penn. Thank you, Kieran Culkin. Why don't they do that more? Like for those people that have no idea who the winner actually is, just go ahead and open the envelope on camera if you're there. Just tell them that you Sean Penn won. Like stuff like that. Like, do more of that, Oscars. But yeah, this is not going well tonight for me. I have not been doing so well. The first two I got, and then it's been downhill from there. But yeah, I am really concerned about Sinners. Sinners is one of those things where I thought maybe there'd be some more to it, but yeah, so far it has been slim pickings so far. So I'm really afraid that it's just going to get that one award for original screenplay, and then that's it. I mean, it's getting a little troubling right now, but we still got a long way to go. So we'll take a break. We'll be back. Malcolm in the Middle and Scrubs. I didn't know we were back in 2006. The Scrubs reboot has been pretty good. I've been watching some of that, and can't wait for the Malcolm in the Middle continue. It's not even really a series; it's a mini-series. But judging by if it's going to be successful or not, they'll make it into a series at some point. I mean, Malcolm in the Middle is a show that I think could continue on and be really funny. I think that it's the stuff I saw with that trailer were pretty good, but they're introducing a clips now from Begonia. So we're gonna now do. I think the next one's adapted screenplay.
We're barely into this show, and we already have a tie, right? And we have a no-show in Sean Penn. This thing's a humdinger. You gotta stay tuned.
Yeah, Sean Penn was just like Sean Penn probably knew there was going to be a tie. He's just like, yeah, I'm not going to show up for this. I've got 2 Oscars already, so yeah, that's 3 Oscars now for Sean Penn.
Information and restate the plot several times in the movies in order to accommodate the modern movie viewer who's half watching.
I think they're doing this live. This is going on live right now. Conan O'Brien and Sterling K. Brown reenacting what a modern version of Casablanca would be like. It's pretty good, but yeah, I have not been doing so good with the predictions so far. I think I'm now 2 for how many do we have so far? 8, 2 of 8. So yeah, that's not very good. I would like to think I'm going to get the next 2 adapted and original screenplay, because this should be a lock for One Battle After Another and Sinners. Should be, but yeah, considering how the night's been going so far, I would sincerely doubt I'm going to get these ones right. But I'm hoping I'm right here, but we'll find out in just a second. Oh, we got Cap and Iron Man. Oh, I'm sorry, Cap and and Dr. Doom. I think he's even dressed in green, too.
The script, right?
Yeah, he's dressed in green. Like, he's fully in on Doom.
For screenwriting, I'm going to say that, yeah.
What'd you get me for our anniversary?
Dude, hold on. I'm doing it.
It's the 14th year anniversary of our first Avengers movie. I got you
Yeah.
a signed copy of the original script signed by the whole cast backstage. So I really thought this through.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's not backstage. Mine's backstage.
You get of course it is. I know you did.
Bro, I got on me. Look, that's for you.
This is your valet parking tickets. You self-throw?
I did. I'm a man of the people. But I didn't really think that through. I'm going to need it back. Sorry.
The nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay are...
Like I said, I think this is going to be One Battle After Another. I would think it's going to be that, but knowing how the night's gone so far, we'll see. A lot of people wooing for Train Dreams, so I don't know. I heard a lot of reactions towards that than I did for One Battle After Another. I think more for Frankenstein, too. Let me get at least one right, for God's sake, so I can feel a little bit better.
And the Oscar goes to One Battle After
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Chris Evans. I got one. It's about time for Paul Thomas Anderson. The guy has long been needing an Oscar, man. Like, he's made a lot of good movies. Boogie Nights, Punch Drunk Love, Inherent Vice, Licorice Pizza. Oh, and he's I don't know if he's married to Maya Rudolph or dating Maya Rudolph. That's why she's there. But are they married or no? They're not married, okay, but hey, good to see for Paul Thomas Anderson. And hey, I'm back on track, baby. 3 of 9's not too bad, but might be wrong again on original. Ooh, excuse me, original screenplay. All right, so here comes best original screenplay. I wonder why Robert Downey Jr. left. Was he coming back to... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, there he is.
I was just joking. Of course I got here. The official tanning shade and thong for men, Mike Sebring, right? Light usage.
Okay, this is good. This is actually a good bit. That's good. I'll give him that. Come on, man. Don't let Sinners be shut out. Come on, please. Please let me get back on track with this. Yes! Finally! It will not be shut out tonight. It's about damn time for Ryan Coogler. Now, ordinarily, when it comes to the Best Picture, it's usually the winner of the Best Original or Adapted Screenplay that is going to be the close ones that are neck and neck towards the end of the night. But then again, that was kind of expected even before the show began. But everyone shut up. I'm going to let Ryan Coogler talk. All right, I'm back in business. 4 of 10. It's better than 2 of 10, I'll tell you that. But I'm glad to see that Sinners at least got something. And like I said before, I hope it is not the last award it gets tonight, because, man, this thing, that was my favorite movie of last year, and it deserves more than just that one award. Hopefully this isn't one of those things where it wins the award and that's the only award it gets tonight, but yeah, glad to see that it finally got something. I really was legitimately worried that Sinners wasn't going to get it. Like, they were, I knew they were going to get it, but just something in the back of my head said something's going to usurp it at some point, but yeah, one battle after another is definitely getting more Oscars tonight, but that is a little bit alarming. But at least Sinners is going to get something tonight, but hopefully, like I said, it's not the last thing we have here. But, all right, so still to come, we have production design coming up, and I think that one I also have Sinners. Where's production design? Oh, right there. Okay, yeah, Sinners. So, we'll see what happens. Back into this. Yeah, that was a great in memoriam segment and all. I like the opening where, you know, they're looking at Billy Crystal's talking about Rob Reiner, and at the end they have all of Rob Reiner's cast members come out to salute him, and then at the end there with Barbara Streisand, hey, the woman still got it, but why did they give her another mic to work with here? Doesn't that contradict with the mic on the podium and all that? But anyway, yeah, they just had the in memoriam segment, so we are kind of at the halfway mark of the show here. We're about 9 o'clock here on the East Coast, and I assume when we're going to get back, we're going to have production design coming up here, one would think, but we will see. But I'll be back in just a moment. That one kind of started off rough, but I'll admit, at the end of it, when Conan was talking about the younger crowd that's going to try to appeal to a younger crowd at the end there, that got me. So they saved the bit. But anyway, we've got Best Production Design coming up here. Like I said, I got Sinners for that one. Throw some trash away, but oh, that's Sigourney Weaver. I mean, it looked like her from the top, but it looked like her, I don't know, but Yeah, and Pedro Pascal, I was going to say. It's like, it makes sense. Pedro Pascal, Sigourney Weaver, they're in The Mandalorian and Grogu coming up in a couple months' time, but...
The bad and the downright adorable.
Hey, there he is. It's a real animatronic, too.
Wow, good character recall. I keep myself a little.
What did Kate Hudson do to deserve that, man?
I'm sorry, Kate.
Kate, I stand by it.
I love the interaction between the audiences tonight. We had Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans with Channing Tatum, and now this. This has been really good. I like that. That's really good. He's still eyeing her. This is like, I'm watching you, bitch.
Frankenstein, production design by Tamara Decker.
Like I said, I had Sinners for this one, so let's see what happens.
Set decoration by Alice Felton. Margie Supreme, production design by Jack Fitz. Set decoration by Adam Lewis. One Battle After Another, production design by Florencia Martin. Set decoration by Anthony Carlino. Sinners, production design by Aaron Beaton. Set decoration by Martin.
That one got the loudest noise. We'll see.
And the Oscar goes to Tamara Devereaux and Shane Gill for Frankenstein.
Jesus, Frankenstein's getting a lot of awards tonight. And we're back to garbage again. 4 of 11. God damn. This is going to end badly for me. I just know it. Oh, we're going to another one. Well, this one makes sense, visual effects, because they were in a highly visual effects style movie.
To blend the virtual
Yeah, it's Sinners, which probably means I'm wrong, so we'll see.
wonder and excitement.
This is like watching a Steeler game. I'm getting so excited when they're doing good, and then all of a sudden when I'm doing bad, I'm just like, I hate my life.
Avatar, Fire and Ash.
The visuals were great in Avatar, Fire and Ash, but come on, man. Give it to somebody else besides that. Or F1. F1's not that good of a movie, I'm sorry. Neither's Jurassic World Rebirth. All these movies in here are terrible, except for Sinners. I haven't seen The Lost Bus, so I can't say for certain.
David Zaredi, Russell Bowen, and Brandon K. McLaughlin. Sinners, Michael Howell, Espen Miller, Peter Volter, and
Once again, they're cheering for it, but so far that does not mean jack shit.
And the winner and the Oscar goes to
Winner, Oscar, whatever.
Avatar Fire and Ash.
Yeah. Keep giving them the awards for the only thing that's good about those movies. Yeah, this is going to end badly for me. I'm one away from having another losing night.
Try to clap, Grogu. Try to clap. No. What a cruel thing to do to bring a preacher who can't clap to an award show. Is there no bottom to these people? We'll be right back with more Oscars. Clap, Grogu, clap.
Clap, damn it. Oh, and just like that, here's our first look at the Mandalorian and Grogu. I think this looks like it could be fun, man. I know it got a bad rap over the Super Bowl because of the commercial that didn't really make a whole lot of sense, but this thing looks like it's a ton of fun. I don't care, man. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I probably should have gone with Avatar Fire and Ash for visual effects. I mean, that was pretty much a given, but no, I went with Sinners because I thought Sinners was going to get some more awards tonight, but it's not, which is not a good sign at all. But, hey, if Avatar Fire and Ash is going to win for anything, win for the visual effects, because it's the only thing those movies have left to them. The rest of those movies are fucking terrible, man. I mean, I won't say they're terrible. I mean, the first two were fine. The first one was good. Second one was okay because we waited so long for the sequel. And now with this third film, it's just like, you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's just like, come on. Give us something new, damn it. like, James Cameron spent all of his time working on these movies, and for that last one, that's the best you could do. The same thing you did for the last 2 films. It's just like, I don't know, man. Yeah, it looks good. It looks visually pleasing, but yeah, what are you gonna do? But I know I'm more than likely probably going to be under again, because next up is documentary short and documentary feature, and I just picked 2 random ones, which are probably ones that are not going to win. I have, for documentary feature, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and then best documentary short, Children No More. But this has not been a good night so far. I mean, I was expecting at least Sinners to get more than just the 1 Oscar, but yeah, it's not looking good so far. But we'll see. We will see. We'll take a break, and for you it'll be just a couple seconds, but I'll be back in just a moment. Hey, Jimmy Kimmel! He's going to present an Oscar.
Jimmy Kimmel, and welcome to the 98th Annual Academy Awards. Wait, am I not hosting the show? This is embarrassing. Actually, Conan went outside to get some air and inadvertently exposed his face to the sun and was incinerated. So I will be finishing out the rest of the program. I am here to present the Oscars for documentary films, and we hear a lot about.
Documentary people are letting their voices be heard tonight. What is happening? This happened in the opening, too.
They're going to cut down on your tickets for next year. We hear a lot about courage at shows like this, but telling a story that could get you killed for telling it is real courage. As you know, there are some countries whose leaders don't support free speech. I'm not at liberty to say which. Let's just leave it at North Korea and CBS.
He still got it.
Fortunately for all of us, there is an international community of filmmakers dedicated to telling the truth, oftentimes at great risk, to make films that teach us, that call out injustice, that inspire us to take action. And there are also documentaries where you walk around the White House trying on shoes. Here are the nominees for documentary short film.
So I said Children No More, so let's see how wrong I'm going to be on this one.
All the Empty Rooms, Joshua Seftel and Carl Jones. Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Craig Renault and Juan Arredondo. Children No More, Were and Are Gone, Gila Madalia and Sheila Evans. The Devil is Busy, Crystal Hampton and Peter Guggenheim.
Oh, there's the loud crowd.
Perfectly a Strangeness, Alison McAlpin.
It's a goat movie.
All right. And the Oscar for documentary short film goes to All the Empty Rooms.
God damn it! I'm not even that mad. It's just kind of like, come on, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? I've never seen any of these movies. I'm getting mad about something that I really didn't know too much about, because, like I said, I haven't seen these movies, so I can't really say for certain here. But yeah, well, it's another loss year here with my Oscar predictions. God damn it, man. Alrighty, so let's see how wrong I'm going to be on this one. I said Mr. Nobody Against Putin for documentary feature, so let's see how many more misses I can hit on this one.
The next Oscar is for documentary feature film, which is like a documentary short film, but longer. Here are the nominees.
As I say, don't open it yet, Jimmy.
The Alabama Solution, Andrew Jarecki and Charlotte Kaufman. Come See Me in the Good Life. Tinker Taro and Steph Willie. Cutting Through Rocks, Sarah Kaki and Mohammad Reza Amy. Mr. Nobody Against Putin, David Bornstein, Pavel Tulankin, Ella Faber, and Alzbeta Karaskova. The Perfect Neighbor.
That's going to win it.
And Sam Bisbee. Oh man, is he going to be mad his wife wasn't nominated for this?
Next year, Jimmy, next year.
Mr. Nobody.
Oh, I got it! Now you give me a win. So what are we at now? I think that's 5 out of what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5 of 14. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna be at a loss this year, but hey, I gotta predict. I didn't see the movie, but yet I was able to get that one correct. So there you go.
Thank you to the Academy. Thank you to our family.
All right, we got best original score coming up. I have Ludwig Göransson for Sinners. I'm still not confident it's gonna work out in my favor, but we will see. But they got the cast of Bridesmaids out for this. Okay, of course, Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Rose Byrne, Maya Rudolph, and Ellie Kemper. Ellie Kemper, you keep forgetting that she used to work with Conan O'Brien back on when he was on Late Night.
We are so happy to all be here together tonight. I cannot believe that it's been 15 years. Now, we are not...
That's weird though, because this makes sense because it's been 15 years since Bridesmaids came out. Why are we celebrating the 14th anniversary of Avengers? Why, like, what was that all about?
So happy to be back here to present the Oscar for Best Score. Now, a film's score helps us... Are these notes?
The one the audience. Oh. So, sir, this is strange. Well, mine says, first of all, you ladies look extremely beautiful tonight. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you.
And we got a bit setting up here.
You're all aging well. Signed, Stellan Skarsgård.
He's like, hey, I'm not denying it.
Oh, this one's for me. Rose, can you please stop looking at me? The eye contact is too much. I'm thinking of leaving. I'm very uncomfortable. Sincerely, Leonardo DiCaprio.
What? Again, they're all committed to the bit. I like this.
I apologize. I have been staring at you. Thought you were somebody else.
Which is funny because it's coming from the person who has looked the most different since. Oh, Ellie Fanning said that. It's funny because that's coming from the person that has changed significantly since the last time we saw him Bridesmaids. But
Okay, alright, mine's kind of short. You guys have been talking for a long time. This bit could have been a lot shorter. This is really going on and on. You aren't even talking about score. That's all. Love you lots. Benicio del Toro. Or for those of you who refuse to learn Spanish, it's Benedict of the Bull.
yeah, I'm like Benicio del Toro. It's like, okay, wrap this shit up because this really is not working out. I mean, it's funny. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, let's get going, man. Come on.
The show is very long, and there's no pizza. Signed, the kid from Hamlet.
The kid from Hamlet.
Okay, we'll get to it. The nominees for Best Score.
Okay, so back to the matter at hand. This is the first time in a while they've had the composer of the Oscars doing the scores. I could be wrong on that. In fact, I might be wrong on that. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Yay, there we go. Now we're getting back in business.
This is the third Oscar win for Ludwig Göransson, who previously won in this category for Black Panther and Oppenheimer.
Black Panther. What was the other one? I couldn't hear what the other one was. Let's see.
My dad,
Oh, Oppenheimer. Yeah, he did win the Oscar for that. I forgot about that.
it was a Johnny Hooker.
Hey, yeah, good to see Sinners finally getting some love here, man. It's getting ridiculous now.
My dad never been in a place he could not relate to.
Plus, the music played a big part of that movie too, more than the other nominees did. Well, they're bringing them all back out for another award. So I think this is sound. This one I did have F1 winning, because this is the one they usually give to, like, the big summer blockbusters.
What is sound, really? Am I right?
So after that, we've only got 8 more to go, and I just noticed that director is now ahead of actor and actress, so I don't know what that means, but I thought that was interesting, because when I saw this one earlier today, the director was actually below actor and actress. It was director then picture, so... Okay, this bit's going on a little bit too long. At least the other one had some funny moments in it, but just kind of like, come on, man. Just move along here. Get to the point. Where's Benicio del Toro to be like, come on, ladies, wrap this up?
Think of Martin Scorsese. We all think of his go-to favorite. And the nominees for achievement in
So like I said, I have F1 for this one.
F1. Gareth Jones, Alan Nelson, Gwendolyn Yates Ray, Gary A. Rizzo, and Ron Hamilton. Frankenstein, Greg Chapman, Nathan
Although considering the night Frankenstein is having, it could be this.
and Brad Zone. One battle after another. Jose Antonio Garcia, Christopher Scarabosio, and Tony Villaflor.
What, did Spider-Man get him? I know it's supposed to be a taser, but it looked like Spider-Man got him.
And Steve
I will get you with my Wesley and her, DiCaprio. I don't even know what this movie is.
And that's where goes to F1.
Yep. Like I said, it usually goes to like the big blockbuster film in the list, but we're getting better. We are doing a little bit better. Still not going to matter much in the end, but getting better. We got the Pullmans up here. Bill and his son. Heading into best film editing here. I have this one for One Battle After Another. So, doing pretty good on the last couple. Let's see if this continues. Knowing my luck, it probably won't. This will probably be the one that Sinners actually gets, but...
Stands out. But behind the scenes, the editor's always shaping the story.
Bill Pullman's looking more like Bill Clinton. Anybody noticing that?
Growing up with a famous dad. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, Hollywood, get on that. Get on Bill Pullman doing a Bill Clinton biopic, man. Because yeah, he's looking so close to being a dead ringer for Bill Clinton.
Be a place for you in livestock management. Right, that's right. Yeah, but that didn't really work out. No, yeah. Big disappointment there, but yeah, but you know, you're all on your own. You did just fine. Thank you for saying that. We're lucky. Turns out audiences don't always, mind the sequel. I hope that they like the sequel even more than the original. But a little more. Well, jury's still out. Yeah. But tonight, we're lucky because we get to celebrate the artists who make the final cut, the editors. Here are the nominees. F1, Stevie Miriam. Marty Supreme, Leonard Bernstein, and Josh Safdie. One Battle After Another, Jurgensen.
Oh, that was a good old school shot there. Like, that's something you'd see out of like something out of Three Kings from Mad Max. That car falling off the hill as soon as you got to the side where there was nothing there.
And the winner is one battle after.
Yep.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Andy Jurgensen.
Yeah, that was to be expected, but I'm coming back there, people. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because there's like 7 other awards after this, and even if I get them all straight in a row, it'd be like I would still be on a losing track record. Yeah, I made it 17, so even if I got these last 7, it'd be close. Actually, no. If I did get all 7 of those, I'd be just a little bit over, but I don't think it's going to happen. I've got cinematography next, and that one I have Sinners. We got Demi Moore coming out to present it. She was in a tough category last year. I mean, she probably should have won, but she was in a tough category with Mikey Madsen and also Cynthia Urbio.
How a film breathes, how a moment becomes unforgettable. It's what makes us feel, turning images into emotion and moments into memory. Tonight we honor the storytellers who shape the way we see a film. Here are the nominees for achievement in cinematography.
Frankenstein, Dan Watson. Marty Supreme, Conjure. One Battle After Another, Michael Baumer. Sinners, Autumn Durald, Trade Dreams, Adolfo Veloso.
All right, let's see.
And the Oscar
Do we keep the
goes
streak
to
going, or is it over?
Sinners.
We keep it going. So we are at 9 now. I'm making a comeback here, but that's probably going to end with international feature. I think I picked Secret Agent, which I probably should have picked Sentimental Value, but I don't know. We'll see. But hey, I'm back on track here, people. And glad to see Sinners is getting some more love here. Gives me a little bit more hope that maybe things are going to turn around for it. So I didn't realize it until I did the research here. Apparently, the woman who won for Sinners, Autumn David Apaloa? Autumn Duor Arcapa. I got that name completely wrong. But she actually just became the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Cinematography. So, hey, Sinners is going to make history in some way, shape, or form. Now, if only Ryan Coogler can win Best Director tonight, he'd become the first black man to win a Best Director Oscar. But who knows if that's going to happen at this point. But we'll see.
This is a historic night. I believe Autumn Durald Arcapa was the first woman to win Best Cinema.
Thank you, Conan. Thank you for saying what I just said. But great moment, though. International features coming up. And like I said, I have The Secret Agent. But my thinking is that I should have went with Sentimental Value.
One of the Jonas Brothers, the other pronounces them Jonas Brothers. Please welcome Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Oscar winner Javier Bardem.
Priyanka Chopra, man. That's somebody whose name I haven't heard in a while. I know she's done some stuff, but yeah, she's still beautiful, man. Like, I know she just did a movie with Carl Urban for Amazon, but I remember mostly from Quantico.
I'm free Palestine. My love for cinema comes from its unique ability to connect the human experience across cultures. The nominees for International Feature Film brings us stories from around the world, each rooted in forces that are deeply familiar to us all.
Visceral and engrossing, they remind us that international is never truly far away, because every story sends a ripple far beyond where it begins.
Here are the nominees for Best International Feature Film. From Brazil,
Brazil.
from France, It Was Just an Accident, directed by Jeff Van. From Norway, Sentimental Love, directed by Joachim Trier. From Spain, Sierra, directed by Oliver Platt.
Maybe that's why I never heard of Syrah, because I was thinking of... Because the guy looked like Joaquin Phoenix there for a little bit, but no, that's from Spain, so... Alright, so tell me how stupid I am for not picking Sentimental Value.
And the Oscar goes to Sentimental Value.
Yeah. I haven't seen these movies, so I don't know what to tell you, but... I mean, that was probably one of the more the prime profile of those releases. Maybe I was thinking of the early buzz that was for The Secret Agent with Wagner Moura, but... Hey, the streak had to come to an end at some point, but we're about to find out after this original song. And we're just heading into the next award. Lionel Richie! The man! I don't know. I'm just trying to find something to say about him, but Lionel Richie's here. So the big question is he going to be there to give Sinners the Oscar, or is it going to be K-pop Demon Hunters for original song? Guy's not aged, man. He still looks like he did back in the 80s.
Wow. Let me just tell you, 40 years ago, I was lucky enough to stand on this stage and win an Oscar for Say You, Say Me.
He does not look like he's aged at all. That's shocking. Like, I'm really stunned by that.
40 years ago, that's ridiculous. And now I'm tortured with the idea that
I did pick Golden to win, so...
it's getting worse by the minute. Stories cannot be told without music. And let me tell you, writing a song for a movie is not as easy as you may think. You're asked to capture the heart and soul of a story in just a few minutes. Tonight, we're going to celebrate these writers. Here are the nominees for Best Original.
While this is going on, I just found this out. This is kind of interesting. Ryan Coogler was actually a Sacramento State wide receiver in college and named to a Pro Bowl and actually won an Oscar. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Let me see if this is true or not. Or is this some kind of BS? Football scholarship, redshirt wide receiver, as a student athlete. So he did play in college, but that's kind of interesting. I never knew that. Diane Warren, man, like, you could tell that she's so bitter whenever she doesn't get a win here. It's like she's been nominated 17 times. Well, you know what? Write songs that aren't a generic ass shit. I mean, she's written some good songs, but lately it's just kind of like, yeah, it's like they're not even trying anymore, but... Like, I love how they show the other songs that weren't performed, but they're not going to show Golden or Sinners, because they've already done it at the show. Let's see.
And the Oscar goes to Golden.
Yep. It was going to be one or the other, so I'm going...
Demon Hunters just made Academy Awards history, becoming the first K-pop song to win Best Original Song.
Oh, okay. That I'm kind of surprised by, but then again, K-pop's kind of a new thing, so that makes sense. It's a history-making night regardless, folks. They're cutting everybody off, man. Good lord. Come on, man. They're still letting him do the thing, even though nobody's going to hear it. That's ridiculous, man. Like, the whole thing with that cutting everybody off there. It's just kind of like, come on, man. Like, when they do this at YouTube, are they just going to let them... Is it going to be completely different rules? I would think it's going to be completely different rules because it's not broadcast television anymore. It's going straight to YouTube, but... I don't know. But, hey, good on... I was about to say Sinners. K-pop Demon Hunters. So, that's my 10th one. So, I'm not completely out of it just yet. But, yeah, international feature probably was the one that did it. But, anyway, we got 4 more to go. Director, actor, actress, picture. Now, here comes the biggest thing of the night. Best Director. Ryan Coogler is up for it. No black person has ever won an Oscar for Best Director. Will this be the time he breaks the mold, or will one battle after another just completely take that one? I picked Ryan Coogler to win it. So, here's hoping that it actually happens. But, I think it's going to be split. I think it's going to be him that gets that. I don't think Sinners is going to win Best Picture at this point. If it does, I'll be happy. But I just want to see if Ryan Coogler is going to win Best Director. So we will find out that answer together in just a few seconds. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was about to talk and I coughed for a second. But here we go, folks. Best Director.
Directing is a rare kind of vision. It's the ability to see a whole world before anyone else can.
And then invite hundreds of people to help bring it to life. Actors, designers, cinematographers, editors, all guided by their voice.
5 filmmakers we celebrate tonight each created something unforgettable. Stories that moved us, surprised us.
And reminded us why we love going to the movies.
Here are the nominees for achievement in directing.
Directing with a Mickey Mouse shirt on. Is history about to be made?
And the Oscar goes to One Battle After Another.
Nah. History continues to be out of the void. Well, this could either mean one of two things. One battle after another is about to sweep, or 2, Sinners is going to take Best Picture. I feel like it's going to be one or the other, and that's the other scenario here. So maybe this is a good thing for Sinners in the end, but... yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. The guy, like I said before, the guy deserves it. He's made a lot of good movies over the course of his career, man. But
our next presenter heroically saved last year's Oscars from running short. Please welcome Oscar winner Adrian Brody.
oh, they're bringing him out early. So are they gonna do? Is he doing Best Actor or Best Actress? Because usually it's the other way around, but... nope, it's actor. It's on the envelope.
I'll eat it. I know this has been a long night.
He still got the speech from last year.
Just one thing here to...
Now that's the one time I will accept them playing the music.
Stop. Hold on. Hold the music, please. I do have something very important to say. And the nominees for lead actor are...
Alright, so I have Timothy Chalamet, but Michael B. Jordan's been a frontrunner the last couple of weeks, so we'll see. Will Timothy Chalamet's comments about ballerinas cost him the Oscar? I was just saying, could you pick a clip where Leonardo DiCaprio's actually acting, for God's sakes? There you go. All right, here we go.
And the Oscar goes to Michael B.
Yes! I don't care if I didn't get it right, but Michael B. Jordan winning an Oscar completely changes my mood the entire night. That guy deserves it. That guy deserves it, and I'm glad he got it. Regardless of what happens tonight, I will take it. I will take it. That was definitely needed. I needed my mood to get better. Even though I did say I predicted Timothée Chalamet to win. I don't care, man. Like, Michael B. Jordan is one of my favorite actors. He's the future of movies. He deserves it, man. He freaking deserves it. God is good indeed, MBJ. He's got his parents there tonight too. That's awesome, man. That's incredible.
This dream, this vision of Ryan Coogler, and betting on the culture and betting on original ideas and original artistry. And you're an amazing person.
Which is gonna suck in a year from now when Paramount's taking over them.
Opportunity and space for me to be seen. And I love you too, bro. Love you good. I would like to thank Cool, my incredible cast. Rooney, thank you so much for giving Smoke opportunity to be him. Haley at home. You already have a baby right now. Thank you so much for being the other half of Stack.
She's not there tonight. I just realized that. I didn't see Haley Steinfeld there. I thought she'd be there with I don't know. Is she about to have her baby soon or what? But I don't know. But I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let Michael B. Jordan talk.
Because of the people that came before me, Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith.
And Timothée Chalamet learned a valuable lesson. Don't talk shit about people who you should know better not to fuck around with. Because remember, Misty Copeland was a ballerina who did promos for Marty Supreme. Where was she at tonight? She was on during the Sinners musical sequence. As like the ultimate middle finger to Timothée Chalamet for what he said about ballet. Like, hey, I like the actor, but you learned a lesson tonight, pal. Just if you can't, just take the advice of Thumper from Bambi. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. But then again, I think I should take from that advice too. But that made the night for me. I don't care what else happens here. The fact that Michael B. Jordan got an Oscar, I'll take it, man. That's the greatest moment of the night so far for me. I love it. I love it. Now coming up will be Best Actress, which should be an easy one since Jessie Buckley's been the front runner. I don't think anybody's going to come close. I doubt they're going to give Emma Stone her third Oscar in 10 years. But I don't think Kate Hudson will get it either, but we'll see. We will find out soon. All right, 2 more to go. Uh-oh.
Almost there. Almost there.
What was going on there?
Leon? You never know. This next presenter may bring back painful memories of accidentally watching Nora with your parents. Please welcome.
Why would you do that? But Mikey Batson. Definitely deserved the win last year. So like I said, Best Actress, this should be a no-brainer for Jessie Buckley. And unlike Timothée Chalamet, her movie The Bride came out after the Oscar voting ended, so this should not affect her winning here.
Jessie, Rose, Kate, Renata, and Emma. You left me and all of us in awe with your performances. Jessie Buckley, Hamlet.
I still haven't seen this movie yet, but I did see her in The Bride. The Bride actually is a fun movie, man. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fun. Now, Rose Byrne is somebody I'd like to see unexpectedly get a win here, but that's probably not going to happen. There was a little bit of hope with the Golden Globes. Maybe she'd get it, but... Yeah, I just watched this movie, Song Sung Blue. This was one of the most dullest, boring-ass movies ever. Like, why nominate this movie? Unless you're only doing it for a body of work Oscar, because that's the only other reason I would think to nominate her for that. Just read the damn thing.
Emma Stone, Begonia.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think they're going to give Emma Stone a third Oscar in the last, 10 years. Because, of course, she won her Oscar for La La Land in 2017. And then a couple years ago for Poor Things, where she upset Lily Gladstone. So, let's see.
And the Oscar goes to Jessie Buckley.
Yeah. Not a shocker at all. I still gotta watch this movie. I keep hearing everyone saying, you gotta watch it. It's the great performance by her. One of the great performances ever. Okay, when you overhype it like that, that gets me a little bit worried, but... You know, I mean, she probably is really good in it. But like I said, I saw her in The Bride. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. I saw her in The Bride. She was good in that. And then we got Best Picture, and like I said, I have one battle after another, but could be a scenario where we can have the Best Director winner not be the same as the Best Picture winner. Could be Sinners. We'll see.
Wow. Thank you so much. This is...
I mean, good for her, man. After all the shit she got taken for The Bride, not really for her, but just the fact that movie failed at the box office, and it really shouldn't have, man. Just bad timing to release that movie, but I'm glad she got this award. She deserves it. I think she's saying shit on TV, and they're just letting it go. I mean, it doesn't. It might sound like something else, but I'm hearing shit. Like I'm hearing her literally saying shit a couple of times here, and I'm surprised ABC is letting this go. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overhearing it, but. You crank that soldier boy. Alrighty, we're heading into the final award of the evening. Are they going to commercial or are we going to stick with it? I think we're sticking with it. Best Picture. Nicole Kidman and who else? I was going to say, is that Kimmel again? But no, that's Ewan McGregor. That's Ewan McGregor.
So I have to say I adored all of the films this year.
Adored? Would you say you loved them?
What?
Love, like, love is like oxygen.
Oh, love.
Man, Nicole Kidman, I gotta say, man, she is admiring the fact that she's not letting the fact that she's nearly 60 get her out of man. Like, she still looks amazing. It's what 58, I think she is. I think she's 58. 67. So yeah, 58 years old. Alright, so Best Picture. Like I said, one battle after another is the pick that I went with, and it probably will win it, but will it be another thing around? Will it be Sinners? Sinners has been getting some good word of mouth the last couple of weeks, but it could be one battle after another. So here we go. So we got Begonia. Oh, she produced that too. Still don't know why this movie got a Best Picture nomination when you could have nominated Weapons, Frankenstein, Hamlet, Marty Supreme. Oh, Timothy Chalamet's one of the producers on this too. One battle after another. Secret Agent. Sentimental Value, Sinners, and then I think the last one's Train Dreams. Here we go, Best Picture. Drum rolls.
The Oscar goes to One Battle.
Yeah. Just by the way she was starting it off. Like I said, I'm not going to be too mad about One Battle After Another win. And I like that movie. It was in my honorable mentions. Hey, like I said, I'm happy, man. Sinners did get some awards. It didn't just get that one for Best Original Screenplay. I mean, they got Michael B. Jordan an Oscar. Ryan Coogler did get an Oscar, too, so... They got Tiana Taylor holding up one of the Oscars. It's like I said, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that One Battle After Another won. Like I would have loved it if Sinners had won it all, but hey, I'll take it, man. Like if there was any year where I wish the Best Picture winner was a tie, this would have been it. Like Sinners and One Battle After Another, I really wish both of them could have won Best Picture.
Jaws, Nashville, and Barry Lyndon. There is no best among them. There is just what that mood might be that day. But we're happy to be part of this. A wonderful, wonderful journey with our fellow nominees, our fellow filmmakers that even weren't recognized by the Academy. There's so many great films this year. And I really blew it when I won a Best Director award, and I forgot to thank my cast.
I thought he was about to say his cat.
Benicio, Tiana, John, Regina, and especially Chase, my American Girl Chase. You are the heart of this movie.
Should have gotten nominated this year. Chase Infinity should have gotten an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. I mean, you can't have that movie's not that any not this movie isn't much without her in it. But like I said, man, you know, hey, Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor at the Oscars, that's good enough. I'll take it. Uh-oh, we have a post-credit sequence.
Great show, Colin. Just terrific. Gee, thanks. In fact, we liked it so much, we've decided to make you Oscars host for life.
Host for life.
That's right.
I don't know what to say.
Let's go see your new office.
I'd like that very much.
What's this going to be up to?
Please the Academy greatly.
He should be the Oscar host for life.
Talking about your performance. It was really something. Well, coming from the Academy, that's a real honor, sir. An honor you've earned. And here we are, Suite 55.
All this for me?
That's your name, isn't it? Go in, get settled. This view is incredible. Damn it, I forgot your keys. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Host for life.
I knew something was going to happen. Hey, Mr. Beast, it's not 2029 yet. Alright, so yeah, the Oscars are now officially over, and I will say this. I will say this. I didn't get everything I wanted tonight, but it didn't matter. As long as the night went for, as long as movies I did like win, I had no problems whatsoever. And tonight was a good night to see movies and performances I did like winning awards. Like I know that when I did my predictions, I knew that I was going to get some wrong, and not surprisingly, I got plenty of them wrong. Like I didn't get what was the final total? Let me see. I actually think I didn't do too bad. I got 12 out of 24, which is about 50%. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought early on it was just going to be like, okay, I'm just going to get one bad one after another, and it's just not going to work out for me. But I did find my way back towards the end. So, hey, it did work out in the end. And, you know, as much as I would have loved to see Sinners taking some more Oscars, I would have loved to see it take Best Director and Best Picture, because that was my favorite movie of the year. I mean, One Battle After Another isn't a bad movie. It's not a bad movie at all. Far from it. It's a really good movie. It was in my honorable mentions for the year, and it's a movie that I really was. Let's just put it this way: if I had not put the 3 films from 2024 in that list, it probably would have made my top 10 list for the year. So I'm not complaining about the movie. I'm not complaining about that. A good movie did win. Maybe not the one I wanted to, but I'll take it. I mean, it was overall a really solid night. Conan O'Brien, once again, funny as hell. Terrific host. They should have him back as host for life, man. I mean, they should let him be the next host of the Academy Awards for the next couple of years until they move over to YouTube, and then all bets are off there. But overall, yeah, pretty solid night overall. I'm happy. I'm happy that the Oscars did give it to good movies. I'm glad to see people that I really have respected over the years, like Michael B. Jordan, getting their long-deserved Oscars. I mean, and Ryan Coogler as well. Just excellent night all across the board. I'm happy, man. I'm happy about it. So, yeah, with all that said, though, thank you folks out there for joining me on this 98th Annual Academy Awards live rewatch. Let me know your thoughts about the show down below, and hope you enjoyed this. So I will see you guys next week for another episode of Reviewing Network Live. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, we are out.